follow these rules. So the subjects of HIPAA are termed as covered entities. Covered as in covered under the ambit, right? So they include health plans, right? Including health insurance companies, HMOs, company health plans, and certain government plans also, like Medicare and Medicaid, right? Then most healthcare providers that conduct business electronically, such as electronically billing your health insurance. Okay, understand the applicability of this again. Protecting your personal health information in the digital space, right? Because it is very, very easy for your personal health information also to be misused in the digital space, right? So this covers any healthcare provider that bills you automatically, that bills you electronically, and that also kind of transacts your personal health information electronically with other health insurance entities, right? Then healthcare clearing houses that process the non-standard health information they receive from another entity into a standard content, or vice versa. Essentially, they are here to verify your medical claim by cross-checking your information, and once it is verified, it converts that information for the insurance entities to then process. Right? Now, in addition to this, as I said, what are the other intermediaries or middlemen that are going to be covered under HIPAA? They are called as business associates of covered entities, right? Which means what? Often contractors, subcontractors, and other outside persons that are not employees of the covered entities will need to have access to your health information when providing services to the covered entity. We call them business associates. For example, you also working as an independent freelancer or as an independent consultant to a healthcare will also be defined as a business associate, and you also will be under the obligations of HIPAA, right? Which means that you also cannot breach this private protected health information of an individual, right? So all of you that will be drafting your HIPAA for your client, okay, or if you have been inducted as an independent consultant for a healthcare provider or an health insurance entity or even healthcare clearing houses, you will also be under the same obligation as these other entities under HIPAA. Why? Because you are now termed as a business associate of the covered entity. Right? Now, examples of these are what? Companies that help your doctors get paid for providing healthcare, including billing entities and entities that process your healthcare claims also. Now, then outside lawyers, accountants, IT specialists also, and companies that store or destroy medical records. Okay, now as you guys know one thing, US has a codified healthcare system, which means that any information, any healthcare information pertaining to any individual in the US is recorded in these medical records, which are so easy to transmit from one jurisdiction to another if required, right? And it's all very, very nicely electronically saved in these, e-repositories, right? We still have that bridge to cross, okay? So it is so for there are these middlemen entities also that work as repositories that store and collect these personal health information or medical records in their cloud servers. These would also be termed as business associates, right? Now, covered entities must have contracts in place with their business associates, ensuring that they also use and disclose the health information under the same obligations, under the same parameters, right? Now, business associates, including subcontractors, must follow the privacy rule and the security rule. These are nothing but essentially what is the rule or what are the permitted disclosures of protected health information under HIPAA, right? Which we are also going to see. Life insurers themselves. Okay, the health insurance companies, yes, but the life insurers themselves, no. Employers, workers' compensation carriers, most schools, school districts, many state agencies like CPS, right, which is what Child Protective Service Agencies, most law enforcement agencies, and many municipal office. So as you can see, all of them have no correlation and they are never going to transmit PHI to a health insurance entity, right? So they are only collecting your PHI for their own reference. They are not going to use it for any other third party objective.